Hi, I'm Matt Stinton from Bethel Music, and today I actually want to walk you through the song Who Can Compare to You, which was my song from the album We Will Not Be Shaken. So what I'm going to do today is I'm actually going to play this in the key of B, and it's a little bit different since I'm actually not using a capo. If you want to do the easiest approach to this, you can put the capo on the 4th fret and play in a G shape. But since this is the original voicing that I played on the record, I figured I would show you how to do that today. So, first up is the verse. It's going to start off here on the B. This is a cool chord because you can slide it around. Just works really well. So the second chord is an E, so all I'm going to do is just hit that top string. The next chord from there is a G sharp minor. So I'm just moving my finger here, leaving my ring and my pinky finger in the same spot. It goes back to the B. Now, here's where the chord switches. All you're gonna do is you're gonna slide up 2 frets, and then you're gonna reverse your ring finger and your index finger. This becomes a D sharp minor to a C sharp minor, which are the next 2 chords. So you see what I did? Just switch from here, up 2 frets, and then switch the 2 fingers. And we're gonna use those 2 chords a few times throughout the song. So let me go ahead and play this through for you. Where would I be if it wasn't for your kindness towards me? You've been closer than a friend could ever be. There's nothing on the earth that could take your place. From there, we're going to hop into the second verse, and the progression is almost exactly the same except for the very end of the verse. I am undone, for you see all there was and all that will be. And yet you set your vast affection upon me. By your voice the world was made. And here's the change. Still you call, B's the same, D sharp minor, my name, back to the B. Very small change there. Yet you call my name. Next up is the chorus. That's going to start off on the E. Use the same shape we were using earlier to an F sharp. So you're just going to put your index finger on the 2nd fret. To a B. Back down to the G sharp minor. Down to an E again. Now we're going to go back to one of the other chords that we used earlier, a C sharp minor. Now G sharp minor again. To a B. All right, so put that all together and it sounds like this. Who can compare to you? Who moves my heart the way you do? Who can compare to you? Who moves my heart the way you do? And something that you can do instead of this C sharp minor, you could also slide that B shape up 2 frets. And that works the same. Slightly different voicing, but same chord. So let's talk about the bridge now, which is the last section of the song. There's 2 distinct sections to the bridge, 2 progressions. So let me walk you through those real quick. The first starts off on a B, to that C sharp minor, to that D sharp minor, and then it goes to an E. So technically it's an E major 7, so you can do this. You just pick up that pinky, one fret down there, If you'd like to do that, you can. Otherwise, it's just the E works just fine. The second half of the bridge, actually the progression is going to change. So that's going to go from a B to an E to a G sharp minor to an E. So those are your two basic progressions for the bridge. Something to note is when you start strumming this, if you have a standard tuning, that E string is just going to ring out, and on some of the chords like the B, it's going to sound a little interesting. So what you can do is just aim for the top strings, and you can either use your finger to mute that string so that you don't hear it. So some of these chords will sound a little interesting if that E is going to ring out. So normally what I do for the bridge is that first progression is when I sing softer as the band is kind of building. I sing in a falsetto, and that's that first progression. But then once the band has built and they release into the full beat is when the chord progression switches. So I'm just going to sing those through real quick so you hear the differences in the progressions.
Kingdoms come and kingdoms fade, but always you remain. Ages pass and seasons change, but always you remain.
And then the other progression.
Kingdoms come and kingdoms fade, but always you remain. Ages pass and seasons change, but always you remain the same. You remain the same.
So there's your basic bridge, and that's all there is to the song. Some of those chords are a little bit unique. Like I mentioned earlier, if it's easier, just switch up to capo on the 4, play in a G shape, and it's going to make that song a bit easier to play. But those voicings are fun, so I figured I'd show them to you. So thanks so much for watching.